Okay, guys, good morning. Take three. Finally, take three. See if it works. Okay, we're going to do this for today. Let me just. I don't like this. What's going on? You basically asking here, non-proportional. Question number one is non-proportional. Non means not, and then with the O means origin. This one here, origin. So which line does not go through the origin, which is B? The origin is right here in the middle, where they cross, 0, 0. Doesn't cross it, so that's the one we're looking for, the one that's not proportional. Okay, this one to be translated. I'm not going to read the question. SL slide. Translated 1 to the left, so it's going to be x minus 1, and then 10 units down, it's going to be y minus 10, so we're looking for x minus 1, y minus 10, also known as minus 1, a. Now that's to the right, this is left, yes, and up 10 up, so this is a. Okay, so for this one here, we're going to go ahead and, which is not located in the middle? Basically, which is not located between. So for that one to be between, we're going to go ahead and say the number here is, I'm going to go in the calculator. I want to put that in there. That's just 302, which is just 1. This one here is 2 times pi, which is 6.28, approximately 6.28. So I'm just going to turn these into decimals. This is 3.14. This one's just 3. This one is pi divided by 9, which is about 1/3. Yeah, about 0.349. Look, that one's between these two. This one's between these two also. This one's 0.3, not even 1. This is 1, so this one's right here. It's not located between, so I'm going to go to this one right here. Just for the, let me check this one out. I'm going to go pi squared divided by 9, which is 1.09. So that one does fall right here, right next to it, but between these two. Okay, so this one over here is asking about rate, a slope basically of 45 per minute. So 45 per minute is basically 45 over 1 because that's for 1 minute, 45 for 1 minute. So I go to 1 minute and go up to about 45. That looks good. If I go another minute, I should be up at 90. I think that's my answer. This is at 15, no, out. At 1, I'm at 45. But then if I go another minute in time, I should have another 45. So this one's still saying at 2 minutes it's at 45, so no. No, 160, no, not even close. So I like 8 a lot. These are STAR test questions. These are actual STAR questions, so if they're pretty easy, that's awesome. Thank God. Okay, so here, you haven't read this one, you haven't been exposed to this one, but this one's going to be with a word. The key word is going to be dilated, guys. Dilated, scale factor. You hear these words, just think of multiplication, or to multiply. Okay, so you want to go ahead and just multiply by whatever they say. Let me see, scale factor. They say multiply by u, so multiply by u. What does it mean if I have 2? To multiply by u, that would be 2 times u, or also known as 2u. If I were to give it x and multiply it by u, it would be multiplied times u would be xu. So you basically want to multiply it by u, whatever they're saying. So they're saying p. Where's p? Where's p? Here's p. So multiply that times u and multiply that times u. So they're basically saying, come out here, get 6 times u, and then a negative 3 times u. Now, if you look at all of these, it's saying to scale factor and multiply, right? To multiply. That's not multiplication. That's not multiplication. That's not multiplication. Without even having to do anything, even looking at p, you see this is the only one that you're multiplying, so D is your automatic answer. Correct. Okay, okay, guys, on number 6 now. We're going to go out here and read. Just look at this here. Once you see this, guys, honestly, I haven't even read the question. Once you see this, you better be thinking, what should you be thinking? Menu 413. Menu 413. That's what you should automatically be thinking. These 2 points. Why these 2 points? Because it's the first, they're the easiest one. They got to kind of be like easy to put in the calculator, and you don't have to do too much work. So in this one here, you want to go ahead and just menu 413 on list and spreadsheets, okay? That's what I mean, list and spreadsheets, menu 413. And look for your slope, guys. It's really easy, I promise. This one's really easy. So I'm going to come out here and then bring up the calculator. And hopefully you can see, so I go here on, new document, no, I want to go to list and spreadsheets, and I'm going to put the numbers in there. I'm just going to put the x value, 0, and then 10. And then over here, we'll go with 15, and then 14.6. Enter, and then come back here, menu 413. This one here, you want B, and then control this left-hand side. Enter, enter. Now, this is kind of like, it could be more work, but it's easy work if you think about this. Look, my slope is negative, so it can't be that one. And it can't be that one, right? Now, my slope is definitely not negative 25. We could easily identify that. So that one's out. Final answer is B. That's how easy it is. And look at the y-intercept, which is your y-intercept is 15. It all matches up pretty good. I'm going to show you a trick real quick, just in case you don't know it, whatever. You come here, Control C, Control add a document, Control, oops, I get add a calculator, Control V to paste it. And I'm going to go here, menu, and I'm going to go to number, and we're going to convert to a fraction. And it should give you the same fraction we have there. Like, that's possible, that's doable, it works, but the only thing is you could have done it a little faster without just by using a constant. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, and number 7 now. This is saying which one is a function, not a function. So just, that one obviously is, it's not a function, it is not if it has this. This one goes to 1, this one goes to 1, this one goes to 1, this one goes to 1. Yes, they go to the same one, but it's not like messing up the integrity of being a function. If I were to have 1 here going with 2 and 1 going with 3, then that's not a function. But since we don't have that here, it is a function. So ones that say not, out. So the ones that say function is what we want. Then you see how they put y and then x? No, it has to be what? X and then y. So H is the answer. Okay, so let's look at number 8 now. 8 is going to be this situation where we have this in spreadsheet idea, and the idea is going to be order it for us. Don't think about it, just have that calculator order in the sense that you save your brain power, it does it for you. So it's coming on, new document, no, list and spreadsheets. And don't forget, you need to put an equal sign in front of each one. I'm actually going to put these numbers right there, exactly what it's there. 5.78, and then equal sign again, and negative, this negative, 5.9, and then negative, where's the negative? Oh, it's not even negative. Equal sign of 58, and percentage right here, guys, percentage is right here. Go here, 58%, enter, and then we're going to go negative, ooh, my bad, I forgot. Equal sign, negative 23, fraction bar, 4, enter. I'm just going to, as I cruise up, make sure I have equal sign for each one. Make sure the numbers are right. I think it looks good. Go all the way up. Go to menu, 1, 6, and we're going to go put in from least to greatest, which is ascending. Okay, so there's my least, which is negative 5.9. So it's this one for sure, or this one. Out, out. And then, oh, great. What is this one? Okay, same one, and then 58%. So the answer is C. The answer is C. So the answer is C. Perfect. Let's pick up. Next question. Okay, number 9, they're asking if your approximate volume equal to 29 times F. Okay, 29 times F. So it's saying actually 29 times the number here. It gives you that. That's what it says here. F ounces is equal to 29 times the value of F. Okay, I'm sorry, M for the volume. M is equal to that when you multiply 29 times F. I can't help but say that enough. So I can do the work, but 29 times this, is it equal to 1? No, out. 29 times this, is it equal to 0? No, not even close. 29 times this, F, is it equal to that? No. 29 times this, would it equal that? Yes, that's the only one. So this is just a reading question. There's like no math needed at all. I didn't even do any math at all, and that's how easy this is. Okay, so here we're at number 10. This is basically order from greatest to least, so that's greatest. The way I look at greatest is just give me a big number. I don't even care what big number is. I even give you a small big number. If they're all right, the big number. So 3. Now it's even a number smaller than that. Now go with 1. You see how this arrow is coming down? So down, the down part. I want descending. So I'm going to go ahead and get the calculator again and go in descending order. And I'll go back. Oh, wow, everything's there. So this is actually started all new, so I'll be there messing up in my head. I'm going to go equals. Don't forget the equals. I'm going to go 4 and then square root 13. And then equals 14 plus, this is a good question, 14 plus the fraction of 2 over 5, which is now equals to, that's easy, 14.33, enter. Let's see that one, I wrote them all right, equal sign is there, all the way up, menu, 1, 6, and we're going to go in descending order. Okay, so it actually, I don't even think it moved. So this one is what? That one, yeah, it didn't even move at all. So basically we're in order. So we're going to go this one first, 14, and then this one next. Oh, actually that was already matched, okay. Super easy, guys. This is an easy test. Okay, so here we go on this one right here. Let's see, once you see this stuff, I'm being serious, don't waste your time. You have to read it, look at all the stuff, it's like a joke. So basically asking you to do what? List and spreadsheets, menu 413. This is the issue some of y'all might mix up right here. That has to be, the coordinate has to be 1, 250, and then 3, 350. A lot of y'all, just because you see it like that, will put it wrong. It can't be like that. It has to be like this. Let me go to the calculator. Just start a whole new one. I don't want to go ahead and write over that stuff. And we go to 1, 2, and make sure the 1 goes with 250, and the 3 goes with 350. Come back over here, menu 413, and then we'll go with B here, control this madness. And now, look at the answers, look at the questions, look what it's asking you to do right here. It's asking you to go ahead and what? Stamps every, what is this? This is happening once, guys. So this is your B, this is your what? Your M. Look at the numbers. Wow. Okay, do it right. 1, 250, 3, 350. Oh, yeah, do I finally see it. This is 3. Okay, so we see. Oh, actually, look at that. That's a good point there. Look at that. 2. It automatically changes. So 3, just type over it, and it changes automatically. Okay, so yeah, again, these are my B's, my y-intercepts, and these are my slopes. So we're going to go here, 3 M's, 50, 50. These are out. And then y-intercept of 200. And there it is. Really easy, no thinking, just get it done. Okay, so on this one, once you see some lines or some dots like that, you want to form a line. So I want to tell you this much, the line that you draw does not have to go to the origin. A lot of the students think that it has to go to the origin like that. No, it does not. Actually, this one looks pretty good. So you want a line that kind of represents the dots. You want a line that goes to the dots, some on the top, some on the bottom, just overall. That's it. So next thing you want to come out here is you don't have to read the question. You just going to come out to read all the information. You just come out here. And then best prediction of the average amount of money spent on groceries for a household that has 7 people. So it comes off 7 people. So go to people. This is people right here. So I'm looking at this one here. I'm going to go up 7 to the line that you drew. And it's rough estimate. So it's a rough estimate around here. Maybe 240-ish. Yeah, I like A. I like A real good. So this right here, it's going to ask you which is not a function. Again, not a function. The vertical line test basically helps you out. So this is a function when you draw a vertical line and it crosses the graph. This is the graph. Okay, when it crosses the graph once. Now you can draw an infinite, meaning once, the vertical line crosses it once. That's 1, 2, 1. That means it is a function. Once. Yes, this is 1, 2, 1. So it is a function. Crosses it only once, everywhere. Here, crosses it twice. That is not a function. Okay, so on this one here, you want to go out here and have it where once you see this, no thinking. I hate to tell you that, no thinking, but just use your brain power to solve and try to remember things, and not actually doing the work because the calculator is given to you. So this one we're going to go ahead and do menu 3-1. So go on. No, we don't want to save it. We'll go to calculator, and then we're going to go to menu 3-1, and we type in exactly what we want in the parentheses. So I'm going to go control fraction. I'm going to put x over 3, and then this minus 3 equals, I'm going to go control this right here, x over 9 over here plus 3. So let me zoom into that, and if I zoom into that, guys, then you want to put comma x. All right, make that has to be like this, and then press enter, and there's your answer, 27. So go here, look for 27, and there it is, 27. Now that one goes menu 3-1. Okay, that's end solve. So this one here, again, when you see a graph like this, you just honestly 2 points. You just want to go 2 points. And then list and spreadsheets, menu 413. So go list and spreadsheets. I'm going to go with that coordinate there. That's going to be, it's left or right first. So left or right. It doesn't go anywhere, and it goes up 8, 0, 8. Then I get another coordinate. That one looks good. That one looks good. And what I'm looking at is like if I go right 1, right 1, right, I'm sorry, 2, 1, 2, 1, then I'm back on the line. Those are good coordinates. So this coordinate right here would be, let me see what that is, 1, 2, up 7, 2, 7. So I would just go, again, those coordinates 0, 8, and 2, 7, and type in my calculator. Those are your advanced. This is my starting point up here, guys. That's my B. That's my y-intercept. Okay, that's my B. My B is in thousands, so I'd look for 8,000. Out, out. Now, next thing is, I'm sorry, this is for the advanced ones. Actually, everybody can do this one. You see how it's declining? It's a negative slope. That's a negative slope. That's a negative slope. Those are positive slopes. So which one haven't I written off or checked off for anything wrong? It's going to be which one? Like, well, G, without even doing menu 4 and 3. So 0, 8, and 2, 7, I'll do it on the calculator just so you can see that's the correct answer. Bring it over here. Okay, finally got the calculator work with me. And now we list spreadsheets. I believe it's 0, and we're going to go with 8,000 because it is in thousands here, so it's thousands. And then 2, what is that? 7,000. Come back here, menu 413. Type in the letter B and then control here to give me that bracket. And it's going to be a negative 500, which is that one, check, and a positive 8,000, check, out, 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 completely out, right there. Okay, so here at 16, unfortunately I don't read the questions too much, so you're going to forgive me now, but I see these things, and I click down here. Oh, okay, so basically you want me to write 2y equals mx plus b. This one is going to be y equals mx plus b. This one here will be another y equals mx plus b. So the one that happens once, guys, that's your b. Okay? This is that happens every per, that's your m. So this is your m over here too, actually. M. And already raised, this is your b, happens once. And you look how there's an equal sign in the middle. So there's going to be a word that says equal or the same, and there it is. So basically, we're going to come out here and set those two up. Now go with the blue one first, into the top one. I'm going to go with y equals 2.5 x plus 350. And then come on the red one and have y is equal to 3x plus 225. Okay, so in that situation we have those two, but they want them to be equal, so I'm just going to actually set them equal to each other. I'm going to get the first one, a 250x plus 350 is equal to, yes, I know you're already looking at the answer choices, 3x plus 225. So let me see, this one is equal to this one. Let's see that one, 250, this, 3t and 250. So 3 goes with, so this one's out. 350t is out. 250t, 350. That looks good. This matches up right here. Matches up. And then 3t, 3t, 225. That's my answer. See? So for why they put t, x, you can put t, x, y, z, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It's still the unknown, which is pretty cool because that's what algebra is next year, and it's also what math is, and moving away from just numbers ideas and moving into like general. Okay, so now we get into a super easy one, scientific notation. Super easy. This actually came out like maybe like 4 years ago in a STAAR test, and it's such a dumb question. I'm going to tell you why. If you look at scientific notation, this number has to be between 1 and 10 times 10 to some power. Again, this number has to be between 1 and 10. That's not between 1 and 10. That one is. That one's not. That one's not. So without even reading, not even knowing what this is, that's the only one that could be in scientific notation. So that's not a good idea to give it a STAAR test question. It's like too easy as like a joke, which unfortunately we did. So let me just cover it the right way. So I have 0.00165. Okay, so if I move my decimal from left to right, I want to put it after the first non-zero number, which is right there, and it's a small number, so I would actually have 1.65 times 10 to, it's going to be a negative number. How far apart? 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a negative 3. And there it matches out. Okay, look at it, enjoy it. It's pretty easy, guys. Okay, without even reading it, I'm going to say this is what? Right here? Look at that. Listen spreadsheets. And you 413. Get to coordinates. I always use a coordinate 0, 0 if it goes to the origin. And then get another coordinate here. That'd be 2 and 10. So listen spreadsheets 0, 0 and 2, 10. I know you guys, a lot of y'all are really, really smart. You can just do this, rise, okay? Now our slope is equal to rise over your run. My rise here is 10, guys. I know it goes up one little line, but it's 10. From 0 to 10 is 10. Now it runs over 2, so 10 over 2 is also known as 5. So look for y is equal to 5x, which is A. Okay, let's do it in listen spreadsheets. Manual 413, 0, 0, and 210. Okay, 0, 0, and 210. So actually 0, 0, just type, look at this, guys. I have it already up there. So it's going to be 0, 0, and actually 2 is already there, and then 10. You're going to have 5x right there. So there it is, A. Again, A is the correct answer. Same idea. Just side note, it is proportional. Why is it proportional? Because it goes through the origin. Okay, so for this one, guys, I kind of forgot to unpause it. So looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and list the spreadsheets from the beginning, negative 3 and negative 8, negative 6 and negative 17. I forgot to unpause it, and I did that on the calculator already. So it's a negative 3 going with a negative 8 and negative 6 going with a negative 17. A gives you M to be 3 and B to be 1. So remember the formula, or the form they want is y is equal to mx plus b. We're going to go to y is equal to 3x plus 1. Okay, this one here, I don't know how to, what to tell you. This is like a joke. There's no math, no needed. This is just, can you set them up the same way? Well, what do you mean, sir? So let me see. If I have a small h, if you don't mind, and then I have a big H, we see how this side would correspond to this side. and I say this length here would correspond to that length here. And you just set up and compare the same sides to the same side. What do you mean? You see these are the same figure. One's just a little bit bigger, one's just a little smaller. This one corresponds or looks like this one, so it goes with that one. This one goes with this one. This one goes with that one. This one here goes with that one. So basically match them up. That's all you need to do. And it has to make sense. So what do you mean? So 1 goes to 2 as 2 goes to 4. If I have the smallest fraction, then I have to have the smaller one on top of the other small number here. I have a bigger fraction when the small one goes on top of the I guess the bigger number here, but it still has the same ratio with the small ones on top over the big one, small one on top over the big one, and just set it up like that. It has to make sense. So let me see. AE should be compared to what? BZ. Does AE go to BZ? No. That's just it, real quick, really easy. AB goes to BW. AB goes to BW. I like that. Check. So I have to come back. That one goes to this one. Okay, now I need another one from this side here. YZ. YZ. What? No, I have to go from this side to that side. So this one checks out. Looks good. But this one doesn't work out. If it were to work out, guys, if it would work out, it would have to be DE going to YZ. See the same figure to the other figure. So that one's out. So let's look at BC. Okay, so BC, where's BC? BC goes to, it should go to WX, and it goes to XY. Last one, please be correct. Please be correct. We're going to go AB, goes to VW. Check, and then you start off here again. CD goes to XY. CD goes to XY. Let me see. Yes, it does. That's my answer. Okay, arrow's going in the same direction. Originating the one figure, going to the other figure, and winding up in the same, correspondence. Like side lengths or spots or sides, however you want to address it, as long as they wind up in the same corresponding part. Okay, so this one says, let me see. Oh, great. Which the answer is below does not model the same relationship. So this is a relationship here, and I can't see the graph. Let me just take some of this. So I'm guessing this is the origin right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. This right here, that coordinate is going to be 0, 1. Let's find another good coordinate. Okay, that one looks good too. And this is going at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 2. I'll go with this coordinate here. Because I know I'm at 2. And how far am I down? 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 4. So this, I'm just finding good coordinates, and I'm using what I got here in the graph. So I'll go, I know it's at 2, and now I'm at a negative 4. I'm at a positive 2, negative 4. Okay, so now I can do this in spreadsheets and see which of these work. Okay, well, let's check this out. Does not model. Let's see what it is. Well, guess what? This has a negative slope of 0.5. This one has a negative slope of 2. It's got to be one of these two. I wouldn't even check these because, well, these are different. So it has to be this one or this one. Simple as that. That makes sense. So great. I don't know what to do, so make my life easier. I'm going to do the calculus. 0, 1, 2, negative 4. 0, 1, 2, negative 4. So 0, 1, 2, negative 4. Let me see what's going on right here. Okay, so I had to zoom in, so let me see what's going on here. And it says up here, hold on, I have to find. It says here it's proportional, so I can't read the graph that well. So the coordinate for this one, right here, has to be 0, 0. And I read it wrong. So this is like the x-axis going right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that is 0, 0. And we just double check. Well, this is at 2, going down 1, 2, 3, 4. And, okay, so it's 0, 0, my bad, and 2, negative 4. So let's check that one out. Let me change the numbers here. 0, 0, my bad. So there it is. Negative 2 is your slope. So I come over here. So if I come over here, then yes, there is my slope of a negative 2. This has to be my answer. I'm not even going to check these because they have to be, it's going to say which one does not. So it's basically which one, which of the answer choices. So which of means 1. It's obviously that one. So that's the one. I'm not even going to check these. Okay, so there is the one that's not. Thank you, God. Okay, so let's look at this real quick, and we're going to talk about this in 4 different brands of dog food. So this one's always gives people issues. This is like 4 tables in one, guys. These all are 4 tables in one. Proportional relationship. So this one right here, bits, bytes and bits, is basically 8 with 7.30. You got it? 16 with 14. Okay? You see that? That's bits, bytes, and bits. Now, for doggy chunks, it's going to be 8 with $7. Then it's going to be over here, 16 with 10. And proportional means there's a lot of issues going on with proportionality, okay? It's just basically saying it has an origin, has its y-intercept, and it also means that your b is equal to 0. But just mathematically looking at it, which one doubles? See how this one doubles? Does this one double? Does that one double? These don't double, so these are out. That's what proportional means. Double this one, does it give you this one? No, out. Does this one double? Well, 7 plus 7 is 14. 40 plus 40 is 80. So guess what? Out, out. Wait, this is my answer right here because that one does proportional. Proportion means it's means that it's twice as big, 3 times as big, half as big, whatever you want to call it, as long as it remains the same for each movement. Well, what do you mean? So if I double it here, then this doubles. If I go 3 times as much, then it better be 3 times as much. So this one did not double from 8 pounds to 16 pounds. This one just went what? It should be $14.60, but it just went $14. So that's just a quick example. Final answer is offers proportional. It's got to be 82. Okay, so once you see this one, okay, great. Those are my equations. Now don't be freaking out. Look at it. I didn't read the question, but look at this. It's going to be y is equal to negative 270 x plus 10,000. Okay, now look at all these equations here. Look at all these, tables here. Well, you kind of look at this one. It's basically list in spreadsheet 4 times. Or, if you're kind of really, really smart, this number here is when x is 0. So I'm looking at, if I count it backwards, x will be 0, right? X will be 0, x will be 0, or t to be 0. Now, what happens in this situation? If 10,000 is already here at 1, it can't be at 0. So this one's out. See, 10,000 is already there, so this one's out, can't be there. Look at this, it's getting like larger, right? Could 10,000 be here? Yes. Look at this getting bigger. Could 10,000 be here? Yes. So you should do this one already is menu 413, and you want to come out here and do it, menu 413, where it matches up to these numbers. So that's it. What you're going to do that to these two, not to these two. So let me get the calculator and this in spreadsheets, and move that this way over here. I'll go with since I already have it set up, I'm going to go with 1, 3, and I will go here. 9730, enter. 9190, enter. So, oh, I think that's math already. Huh, easy. M to be that, check. B to be that, double check. I like this one as my answer right here. Now, I'm going to prove the other one's not it, okay? So I already have 1313973. I actually got to change this number right here. Okay, I got to change this number. And these numbers change or they're not the same, which they're not going to be, then that's not my answer. So change this one to 9460, 9460. Definitely not it. Again, I'm going to go back to this and type this number in here and just make sure double check 9160. I bet 9190. And yeah, I get the same number. So that's my answer, definitely F. This one's super easy, guys. Let's look at this real quick. Graph reflected. Come on, talk to me, guys. What does FL mean? Everybody knows what FL means. Fixed. Right. And again, I haven't read the question. I just see this one. So fixed means it does not move. This does not move. Does not move. So I'm going to have x, y, and basically I'm going to go ahead and keep the what fixed? The y stays fixed. The y. So the y stays in the exact same place. Same place does not move. So it could be that one, can't be that one, it can't be that one. Now, the x's are negative, so that one stays exactly the same. That's like ridiculous. There it is. Okay, so this is asking you for every 6 shirts. Hold on. This is asking for every 6 shirts. You want to go ahead and have what? 1650. So I'll go at 6 shirts, 1650. Oh, that is pretty good. Go to 6 shirts, 1650. I think that one might work. 6 shirts, am I at 16? Not even close, too high. 6 shirts, too high. 6, not even close. Final and only answer, A. Okay, so this one's going to come out for sure in the benchmark. This is like such a joke. It's like ridiculously easy. So all you have to do is put that in the calculator with these numbers and which one is true. What? What do you mean, sir? So we're going to here, calculator, no. No, and we're going to go to calculator, and we're going to type in the calculator fraction idea, 1/8, 1/8, and then right here is, again, on the equal sign, control equal sign, same symbol, that one, and we're going to put the 1/5, control fraction of 1/5, control equal sign, the same symbol, then 18, and we'll go percent over here. So it's false. So what I'll do to write it again real quick, I'm just going to press up, enter, come to the middle, and change it. And I'll put it 1.6. False. I'm going to press up, change it again. 0.09. Enter. False. Last one, oh my gosh. He took this up. I want to do all this work and have it wrong. Control. Oh, great. Control there. Oh, great. Need to do this. Control there. So they're fine. 0.02. Yeah, matches up. Press enter. True. Fine, you got the true answer, and it's just basically inputting the answer choices each time for that one, and there it is. Okay, 28 will come out. For sure, come on, your STAR test. So this one, well, come on, pen. This one's using the slope formula. Well, what do you mean, what's the slope formula? On reference material, you're going to see it. It's going to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, reading it is very important here. Which proportion can be used to find or show that the slope of JL? So J is mentioned first, so J is 0.1. L is 0.2 because it was mentioned second. So J, let's get the coordinates of J. It's a -7, J. I guess I'll just do it right that's going to be negative 7 up 4. Negative 7 up 4. Then we're going to go with L. Let's see what L is. L is negative 4 is 0. Negative 4 is 0. Now, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So since this point came first, we're going to name that x1, y1. Why x1 and y1? Because that's my first x value. There's two x values. You can see them. So this idea of JL. And there's two y values. So we're going to go, that point 2 has x2 and y2. And there it is. So you basically come out here and set that up. Look at it into this equation here. Y2 would go first, which is 0. I'm starting to plug these numbers into their spots of y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it goes 0 minus and negative 7. So look for that on top. Ooh, that looks good. Wait. Let me see, y2 minus y1. Y2 0. Yeah, that's 0. Yeah, 0 minus 4. Okay, out, yes, out. Final answer, B. Without doing too much work. Really easy, really good. Okay, so on 30 here, again, you just want to go out here and do the simple, basic, draw a line through it. Basic line going through it. Now you want this line going through it where it represents the data. Remember I told you, you always want to not draw it. Like you want to draw it where it goes through the data, but it doesn't have to go through the origin. This one does not even go close to the origin. Probably something like that. Some on top, points on top, some on the bottom. Going through a lot of them. Okay, so you don't have to read the whole question. Just look for the number, 8 hours each week. Where's 8 hours? 8 hours each week. Resting heart rate is what? Beats per minute of a person who exercises 8 hours a week, average weekly exercise. So 8 hours here. This is resting. This is a working out number of a person. Beats per minute of a person who exercises an average of 8 hours each week. So exercise here, 8 hours go up here. Straight line, and it's roughly over here, close to 50 something. Yeah, I would go with like 50. I like that one a lot. So we're gonna go with B. So again, just draw a line going through it. The data kind of represented, some on top, some on the bottom, and then there's gonna be a number down here somewhere, and that's the number you go to. Please make sure it's the right axis. So 8 is about here. Go up to about here because it's 8 hours of working out, exercise, and then go to the left, and there it is. Okay, so, and I guess one of the earlier questions, I went ahead and I told you you've never seen this word, but dilation means to multiply. Okay, so basically, remember, I'll just look at G and G prime. G becomes G prime. This is the original. This is called the pre-image. This is called the image. Okay, pre-image is the first one, guys, and then this one comes out second. Did it get bigger or did it get smaller? It got bigger. So we want to go with the word and the idea of bigger. So when it comes to getting bigger, what happens in this situation, you want to go ahead and remember to multiply. That's multiplication, that's not multiplication, and that's not multiplication. You want to multiply by a number bigger than 1. Which of these numbers is bigger than 1? You see this is 5/7 times x, and this is 1.4 times x. Which of these is bigger? 1.4 is bigger. C is my answer. Okay, let me explain that again. It comes back to analyzing this graph here. It got bigger. You see this is the G, and this is G prime. So it got bigger. The smaller figure here, and then this bigger figure here. G is the original one, so it's the smaller one, and now the figure for G prime is bigger. So it got bigger. So you want it bigger than 1. But I'm multiplying bigger than 1. So multiply by 5/7. That's not even 1. Ouch. These are not multiplying out. Not multiplying out. Final answer. Okay, so on this one here, it's going to ask you, what in the what's going on here? I don't even know. What? Oh, y equals mx plus b. Y equals mx plus b. So your m up here, what's your m? Saving to that errand washing 10 every. You see that? That's your 10 m. That's your m right there. Your slope every. This is 25, so that's just your b. So you want to have m to be 10. B to be 25, so basically y is equal to 10x plus 25. also known as A. If you notice, I'm not even going to show you that question. When they have two lines like this, where they cross is your answer. So what's my coordinate there? 2, 4. So what, 4, and then what is that? 1, 2, 3, and negative 3. 4, negative 3. And there's my answer. You don't have to read the question, just see where they cross. Okay, so last question, and take a break, guys. Okay, so let me see. 1.4x plus 2, which is the equation? So, okay, so this plus 2 is your y-intercept. That's basically where your line crosses the y-axis. So my y-axis, we go down to number 2 right here. Is this line crossing it? No. Is it crossing it at 2 plus 2? No. Is it crossing it at plus 2? Yes. Is it crossing it at plus? No. Just FYI, this is an actual STAAR test question. That's how easy it is. So there it is. So I don't know how this works. What do you do? So I can't read the graph. Then go to the calculator. Ready? Get the calculator and go to graphing. We've done the graphing before, guys. Turn it on. New. No. Graph. And put that in there. 1.4x. Remember, that's your y equals already. Plus 2. And there it is. So that's that graph. Goes through it right there. It's obviously not that one, obviously not that one. It looks really close to this one, but you see that's not going through the 2. This one is. If you want to turn the grid, go to menu, and go to, I believe it's view, and then grid, and you can turn on the line grid, and there it is. So you can definitely see it goes through 2, and you can see that that one's not going through it, so that's my answer again. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep it real.